evening, everybody. Welcome to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am Chuck Nellis, and my beautiful wife is sitting across from me. She is Lisa.
Hi,
Hence the Chuck
Lisa.
and Lisa Show.
Hi, I'm
Everybody say hi, Lisa.
trying to make the live stream work.
What? The show?
Yeah,
Did you click on it when it popped up?
yeah, it's still showing me last week's.
Oh, just click on our show and
Yeah.
you'll see the new one. Wow, I look white as a ghost today, Dersh. What did you do to me? You really made me a ghost.
Got a lot of light on you.
Do I really? Let there be less light. It's really not even that bright in here. That's a little better.
You always
Anyway.
say that again.
And that is Dersh, our vaunted producer on the other end.
Never heard of him.
Everybody say hello, Dersh.
Hello, Dirk.
Hello, Dersh.
Hello, Dirk.
Hi to Daniel, who's in the audience. Good to see you.
Nobody liked our show yet. Oh, I did.
I did. So that's two.
No, I only saw one.
You're refreshed to see it. So we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. We never, ever indulge in
I still only see one.
politics in this show.
Doesn't
Dersh
have
and I
part of
do that. Dersh,
What?
huh? What? Dersh and I do that to this show on the right politics. And Dersh will put that link up there for you if you want to join us. But we just have fun. Try to get a little laughs. I try to keep this show out of a ditch usually.
No, that's not how
It never happened. But it's funny, I have to play the straight man, and I am not the straight man.
Nope, he's not straight.
Or, well,
Ooh.
yeah,
Whoa!
I'm definitely not straight.
Whoa! Back up on that comment right there.
He said it. He said, I tried to play the straight man, but I'm not straight.
All right.
He did say
It's
that.
because I'm always got a buzz.
Okay.
We got a closet.
I just
we need to talk
I
about.
just told Dersh before the show that I take a handful of meds times a day just to function.
Chuck, do we have a closet
Definitely.
we need to talk about?
Don't be silly. If you knew my history, that would be the last of your concerns. Guys, what's new with you guys? Hello? Viewer?
Ow.
Time I've said viewer in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Stop saying it because nobody's listening to you when you say it.
Well, you're not listening to me yet? That's we're in the middle of the
Listening to
show.
you. I am listening
What's
to you.
new?
I-
Beyond that.
I registered a kid named Beyonce
There you go.
soccer,
Mm.
so somebody actually named their kid that.
Put a ring on it.
No, I don't want. It's a little.
Well, I was just thinking of something.
Yeah.
And Dersh, what have you been doing besides?
Sleeping.
Do they have to take your pulse every once in a while to make sure you're alive?
Well, you can, but there's
You won't
an
find
issue-
them?
There's an issue with that. Vampires don't have a pulse, so
Ah.
They don't.
Gay vampires only come out of the crypt at night.
don't. Maybe the crypt is in the closet.
There you go. All right, well, let's talk about stuff, seeing you guys are boring.
This show is already in the ditch and we haven't started yet.
No. You guys get it farther in the ditch than that. Wait till we get to some of these topics. 1913, Harry Brearley invents stainless steel. That's a very useful
How
thing.
did he do
Zinc.
zinc?
You got zinc to attach to the steel. I think through electrolysis,
Why?
prevent it from rusting.
I mean, was he trying to, or
Yeah,
did
yeah.
he just break something?
No, sometimes it's an accident, but I think that one was intentional.
Gotcha.
1940, the Battle of Britain begins when Germans start a series of attacks on British fighter bases and radar installations. That was a long time ago, 84 years ago. Oof. Mom was
Might have been.
Mom was with Hitler, as we were joking before. 1942, Walt Disney movie Bambi premieres. during the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they needed something
Yeah.
for people to watch.
Distraction.
Movies were actually huge.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yingling is good. What's that?
Movies were actually huge at that point because before the
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
they would have that newsreel thing.
Yeah.
talking
Right.
about what
And
was
also,
going on.
didn't they have
People
air
didn't have
conditioning?
TV yet.
Sometimes they had air conditioning too.
Yeah, Carrier. I thank him every day. Carrier for inventing the air conditioner. Whew. Boy, does that make our life better. Yeah? You think of a daily thing that makes your life better? Air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Europe. Most of the places don't have it,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets hot, and it gets in the summer. Whew.
And close to my heart, today is International Left-Handers Day. And in 1976, it was first celebrated.
Yeah. I was.
That's me.
You a left-hander too?
You knew that.
Of course I am.
I forgot that. All three of us are.
Left-handers are the only ones in their right brains.
Yeah. Yep. Famous birthdays today. Johnny Oakley was born in 1860.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter and an entertainer.
Yeah.
1899. Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah. You don't look like him.
I don't look like him. But that was his thing. The profile picture. 1912. Ben Hogan, the golfer, was born.
Great,
Yeah.
great player.
I won't make a joke. 1926, Fidel Castro was born.
Oh.
I have a joke to go with that. Won't do it.
Very good.
1951, Dan Fogelberg was born. I dated an old girlfriend of his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah. What, he was dead. He died very young, didn't he?
Pretty young. Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1908, 1959. Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah.
Yep. Partridge Family.
Yep.
The little redheaded brat.
I'm older than he is.
Are you?
Yeah, my birthday was in June, so.
Oh, right. 1969, Midori Ito, the figure skater, was born. Figure skater day. 1982, Shawnee Davis was born, and that's also a figure skater.
Don't know who that is.
I don't either. I remember Midori Ito, though,
Kinda. Yeah.
from the Olympics, you know. All right, let's talk about stuff. What a way to have a baby. Woman gives birth in the lobby Welsh cinema, and the daughter has free movies for life.
Nice.
So all you got to do is have your kid in the movie theater, and you get free stuff.
What if she's blind?
The baby?
Yeah.
Braille.
Movies?
Braille
Sure.
movie?
What do you do? Go feel the movie?
Yeah. So Welsh News describes it as a blockbuster arrival. This is probably a very small.
What I'm bump.
They please give her some popcorn.
A beautiful baby whose mom gave birth in Sarah Vincent was 39. Ooh, that's preemie. 39 weeks pregnant.
No, that's not. 39 weeks? How long do you think
Oh,
people are
right.
pregnant
It's 40
for?
weeks. So, never mind. It's 40 weeks. I know.
100
So she was on-
weeks?
so
We're
she
not
was-
an elephant.
It might be.
I'm not.
You sure?
Might be.
Yeah. Not.
Could be. Chuck is an elephant.
Maybe your mother was pregnant that long.
Sarah, she was 39 weeks pregnant when she went to the cinema world in her hometown of Cardiff, wherever that is, with
In
her
Wales.
3-year-old son.
Oh, yeah.
And her 3-year-old son. 20 minutes into the screening of Sing 2. Is that thing that's like...
That's like a Disney movie, but it's not Disney. It's like
Isn't it like that TV show we used to watch? The kids doing chorus and all that crap.
It's songs that you already know.
Hmm.
I think.
Okay. When she began to feel discomfort, adjourning to the restroom, the discomfort grew until she lay down in the lobby. That's where her
Why would you go out in the lobby?
You'd stay in the restroom,
Maybe the bathroom was dirty.
I guess. Cinema staff were quickly there to help, and help they did, calling an ambulance and assembling screens to block the sight of fires. That makes sense.
Yeah.
On the instruction paramedic team, the manager on duty arrived to help should the baby be unwilling to wait for the ambulance. And it's all a good thing, too, because Lowry, a newborn baby, did not, in fact, wait for the ambulance. We're done.
Did they say if it was a girl or a boy?
Girl.
What did they name it?
Lowry Miles.
Lowry?
Lowri.
Oh.
Like Lori, sort of.
I mean, it's Lori.
Maybe it's.
You know how they.
It's Welsh.
It's Welsh. It could.
It's
be
probably Lori.
It could be pronounced like George.
It's true. 7 pounds. 7 pounds.
Cool.
Yeah.
Should've
That's
named
Born
pretty
it-
without
cool.
a face. They put a
should've named
blanket.
their movie.
I guess they put a blanket on it.
The father missed the whole thing, and he rushed down there afterward and met them in the cinema to find his baby girl waiting for him.
Looks like they have a Baskin Robbins.
That'd been a great name. Name her Cinema.
That's true. That would be cool.
That would be a cool name.
There's a Baskin Robbins
I think they're
background,
it looks
isn't
like
there?
they're in the mall.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. Maybe they are at the movies.
That's funny. Well, there's probably a movie across. Oh, it says cinema in the reflection.
Yeah, up in
The
the top
reflection
there,
up above on the white
Yeah.
on the glass rail.
No.
yeah. I see it.
Oh, real.
Next to the guy, to the right of the guy's head. It says
Oh,
CIN.
Yeah, I guess so.
How cool is that? The baby just gets born and goes, want to go to a movie?
The
I got free tickets forever.
She wanted to see Deadpool.
brother goes,
Yeah.
"Mommy, can we go to the movies? Because I want you to have another baby."
Right. That's funny. The most disgusting new food product I've heard in some time. Put up a picture, please, Hirsch.
Uh,
Daryl's.
uh,
What?
Stars making me laugh.
He's singing. Got it?
no.
Um,
Oh no.
I will talk slowly.
Stupid ads. Google ads. I can't get rid of.
You know, Thomas's English muffins.
Yeah,
I
They're
love
delicious,
Thomas's
aren't they?
English Muffins.
yeah.
They're the best.
Plain white or wheat or what other ones are pretty good.
I think you have like sourdough or something maybe.
Yeah.
The everything bagel,
Yeah.
blueberry. Blueberry's my favorite.
Well, they came up with a really stupid idea this time. Fruit Loops mini bagels.
Well, maybe little kids will like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably for
Yeah,
kids,
just pump a
but-
ton of shit. Kids are like, anything.
Well, maybe
Here, eat this poop.
you're weird.
I'd just make it a point. You know, a bagel itself is delicious to a kid.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops. I don't get it. What's the vote on that one? Would you eat?
I don't know. I'm looking it up because it might not be like more calories.
I don't believe it.
Look at
Current other. Oh, here we go. Current other limited edition products from Thomas's include cranberry. Oh, there's this one's just for you. Pumpkin
Oh,
spice.
nice. And they have pumpkin spice muffins too.
Yep, cranberry. Cranberry. They have pumpkin spice bagels and pumpkin spice English muffins. There's
I love the muffins.
set for life.
I know, I love the muffins, but it's only in the fall. It's only temporary.
Mm.
I guess
You
I have
do
to stock
And
up.
buttermilk.
2 bagels has 10 grams of sugar, so that's not hateful, but
It's because they're little. They're only
little. Yeah.
like
Yeah, they're tiny kid-sized bagels to make them.
Well, they're the bagels.
Have-
They're
go
not
into a
like
sugar
they're not
coma.
like that big.
Yeah, they're like that big.
They're like mini bagels.
Yeah, like that. The idea is to put them in a sugar coma after they run around the house 16 times. Right?
No, that's not the idea. The idea is to feed your children, I think.
Mm. Get them to eat something.
Yeah.
How about perfume smelling pretzels?
No, that's wrong. It's not perfume smelling pretzels. It's pretzels. It's perfume that smells like pretzels. Why the hell would anybody want pretzels to smell like perfume?
Why the hell would anybody want perfume that smells like pretzels?
Why the
He
hell
said
would
he-
anybody
He's
eat
just-
a bagel
he's
that
a
tastes like
male.
Fruit
What does he
Loops?
know?
Why
You
would
know
anybody want a bagel
They
that
have
tastes
perfume.
like Fruit Loops?
They have perfume
Okay.
that smells like cupcake.
Anyway, put up this thing, that pretzel thing next
My
to her.
computer's not plugged in or something. It says.
I never plugged it in.
Well, thank you.
Plug it in right there. That's where it's supposed to go.
Shut up. I keep talking.
I always talk. We know this.
You don't have to watch me plug the computer in.
You sure?
Ow.
So, Durst, did you get that picture?
I just got shot.
We lost Risa.
Yeah, no, because my
Come
died
back.
because you didn't plug it in.
It's all my fault.
Risa gone.
She'll be back. She's a question mark.
Bye bye, Risa. Goodbye.
She'll be right back. So anyway, Durst, would you want your wife wearing a perfume that smelled like pretzels?
Yes, especially if they're Auntie Anne's pretzel. Definitely.
Yeah?
I love the smell of Auntie Anne pretzels.
Auntie Anne?
Yeah, it's a
And
brand.
yeah, A-N-N.
Oh,
Once
okay.
they sell in the mall.
Okay. Actually, it is Auntie Anne that's
Yeah,
created
that's
the
his
smell.
Ah!
Oh,
Well, I'm definitely buying that for my wife then. She
he's
is
putting
Yeah?
it on when she's not
pretzels.
looking.
It's called Need. K-N-E-A-D.
It's cool.
Pretty wild. As soon as Lisa gets back, we'll talk about it. Well,
can
you can
talk
talk
about it
now because
now.
you're on sound. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
That
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
puts a bass in your voice. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's being sold
Back.
a 1 ounce bottle for
Lisa's back, but there's no
$25.
picture.
Huh?
There's no picture for Lisa.
There's-
She'll be right
I'll
back.
be right back. Hold on.
And
I have to go out and come back, right?
3.4 ounce bottle for $45.
How much?
$45 for 3.4 or 1 ounce bottle for $25.
That's not bad, really.
I don't know. I don't buy perfume, so.
The wearable scent is infused with notes of buttery dough, salt, and a hint of sweetness, according
You know,
to Auntie
I want to
Anne's.
know what salt smells like. Is it? I mean,
Well, you smell it at the beach.
yeah, that's not the same thing.
No, it's not. Oh, she's back. Hold on. I gotta
Hi,
mute.
Risa.
There we go. I fixed it. No, it was when you pop in, I always have to mute. So, would you want to wear pretzel smelling perfume?
Maybe.
Really? I don't get it, but they may be on to something.
A lot worse things you could smell like.
Auntie Anne's chief brand officer said in a release, "Smell is a special and powerful scent." They misspelled it. Instead of scent, said scent.
Mm.
Over the years, fans have shared their memories and experiences, and that began with just a whiff of our pretzels.
You got that right.
We've bottled that moment and can't wait for fans to enjoy it. No way.
Man, I just love walking in our local mall here. The entrance there, their Auntie Anne's is at the entrance.
Yeah.
So as soon as you open that door, you get blasted with this amazing pretzel smell.
That's well, buy it for your wife. You can wake up to that smell. Or go to bed to that smell. Or do anything else you
I
want.
can tell you what my wife would say if I bought that for her, but I can't because this is a family show.
Besides, take it back.
No, take it back would probably not be in the phrase. It
Yeah.
would be rephrased slightly different.
UTF, wrong with you?
That's closer. Yeah, that's much closer.
Yeah, I was thinking. That's funny. All right, let's talk about Bob Ross. He got Legos.
Bob did. Sweet.
Unbelievable. Bob Ross, the
Did
most
you-
boring guy on.
Oh,
You know,
I
watching his show
love
is
watching Bob Ross.
Yeah, it worked better than Quaaludes.
Right.
Yeah,
The
it worked
funny
better than.
Was, wasn't he a drill sergeant in the army?
Yeah, and he had this meek
Well, no,
little
but not when he
voice.
was in the army, though.
Right.
I love
Yes.
this. Could I paint a happy little cloud? Little happy cloud.
Little trees.
And some trees. Oh, we need to watch the branches. Here's
Yeah.
some branches.
And don't worry about being too accurate. It's all about what, you know.
All about what?
Some always used to say that it's all about feel or look or interesting guy. So you got the picture of it up.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty cool. Little studio. What the hell are you gonna do with it though? It's not like one of the ones you can play with, really.
What, the Lego?
Yeah.
Put them together and then you put them on your shelf. That's what Emma does.
That's what they all do, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend, a doctor, who's actually the head of the hospital down here. Goes to Europe with us. Been with us. Got 3 daughters have gone with us, and
Right.
He does these things, man. I mean, he makes massive like castles that are 5-6
Yeah.
feet tall, and
Cool.
he keeps them all.
Yeah.
He
That's
has
what
a
my
Lego,
kids do.
He has a Lego room.
Far out. This thing even comes with a camera.
Cool.
And it's got the lights up around the top and
And
pretty pictures.
apparently
Pretty
a director too.
pictures. What?
A little director over there.
Yeah, I saw the director, dude. That's pretty wild. Alrighty, let's move along. Let's talk. What you doing?
What are we talking?
Aw. Oh, I gotta disable my ad blocker. It's being me. I don't like having any screen that's gonna have ads.
Dude, this changes. All the links you put today have like ads all over them.
I know. And you can't get rid of the SOBs. That's from Lisa, most of these.
What did I do?
Send a bunch of things that have a ton of ads.
Because everything has ads.
That really does. It's getting ridiculous.
Man. I hate the ones that don't let you see it if you have an ad blocker on. That sucks. This I thought was a cool story, and it's a Florida woman, Dersh.
Love it.
Florida woman finds World War II era message in a bottle while cleaning up storm debris.
That's cool.
Storm surge from Hurricane Debbie or debris and litter, and she found what could be a piece of history from 80 years ago. She was walking on Bayshore Boulevard in Safety Harbor, wherever that is.
Safety Harbor is just north of Tampa.
Oh, okay.
You cross the bridge from Safety Harbor, you're in northern Tampa.
That makes sense because this is Tampa News that's doing this. Susan Flame Smith was walking along when she came across it. She said, "There's so much plastic." I'm like, okay, this is driving me crazy. So she keeps the trash bag and gloves in her cars. She's one of those. I decided to make myself useful. On my third bag, I was filling up. I noticed a glass bottle, and you could see the writing note in the scripture. I was like, oh my goodness, I think I have a bottle.
Holy
Well,
crap.
a message in a bottle, it usually is.
According to the video, the bottle was from Norfolk, Virginia.
Nice.
Yep.
Made
It
all
only
the
went
way
from
around the
Norfolk,
coast,
Virginia to Tampa.
all the way down the coast and around the southern Florida. That's
In
amazing.
80 years.
That's amazing.
Maybe it went some other places first and then it came back.
It didn't have those stickers on it that say Spain.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't have any of that. But you never know. Inside the bottle was sand, a few shells, bullet casing, and like a mini cannonball. But the real prize
Like
was
a BB?
no, more like one of the ones that went into the old flintlocks.
Ah.
But the real prize was a note inside it, a cursive etched on old piece of paper, faded by sun and time. Dear Lee, I received your letter. How the hell does somebody send a message? Wouldn't it be easier to use the mail in 1945?
Maybe they were on an island.
Yeah, called Norfolk at the Navy base.
Maybe they were out of stamps.
Maybe they thought it was going to go across the ocean rather than.
Maybe it was a little
Florida.
kid and they just made it up.
So basically, it says, "Dear Lee, received your letter yesterday. Was glad to hear from you. You can make out somebody named Chris to a friend named Lee. I'm going to school today, radio school. Aha, he was there. He was there. It was dated 3/4/45, so it was still during World War II.
Cool. Maybe they had to do it for a school project.
Maybe. It appeared to be military to a friend of some sort. Mentioned both. Forward to see him soon, like that. So anyway, I saw a story. The new. We're going to research for it, if the Navy was. See who it was. Yeah. I thought that was pretty neat. You don't see stories like that very often anymore.
Nope.
That's why we are here, because we don't talk about the series.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
Now we do a more typical Florida story. Florida.
Is there a typical Florida story?
Oh, this one sounds typical Florida man to me. Person spotting taking adult toys from Florida sex shop. Have you seen them?
No, I have not.
They've been sold on the street discount. Like that.
What else would you do with them? You
Investigators are for a person seen taking several adult toys from a sex.
Chuck,
Yeah.
you just went away.
Huh?
You're
What?
nothing
Oh,
but
yeah.
you're nothing but a black block.
I'm back.
You're
Of course,
nothing but
it works best now.
you're a black block, and you never looked better.
I love you too, Durs. Anyway, investigators are searching for a person seen taking several adult toys from a sex shop North Myers early Monday morning.
North of the harbor. Safety Harbor. South of Safety Harbor.
The theft happened at about 2:37 at the Tender Moments Adult Store, located on North Cleveland Avenue. The person throwing something at the store before kicking at it. The video then shows the person inside the store picking up several items before fleeing the scene on foot. According to investigators, the person may have been wearing a black and white Nike Dunk sneakers.
Okay.
He did some serious shopping just based on that bag in his hand.
Yeah. Christmas shopping for his grandma.
Oh! Grandma got a new vibrator for. Right. On that note, I'm out of story. Except, of course, for racing. And now we're going to talk about some racing stuff until we run out of stories.
Racing.
You're very pretty.
Thanks. My nose
Racing.
just.
I wasn't asking you. I was
I'm
looking.
telling you.
I'm telling you, Lucy. All right, let's get into the big story.
Okay.
Well, first, let's show Junior's video. Got that video I sent you from Twitter?
Yuppers.
30 Media? Roll tape.
Okay.
And I want to be able to hear it, but I can't hear it when it's playing.
I'm not gonna be able to hear it, like I told you before. If you
Oh,
send
you
it to
can't.
me-
Well,
if you
there
send
is
it to me
subtitles.
early enough. Actually, I'm not sure.
There is subtitles, so we're all right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's all subtitled, so you'll be all right. You got it?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Cool. Lisa, are you watching it? Or did you already see it?
Which?
30 Mile?
Oh no, I did not. I sent it to you, right?
But did you look at it?
Huh.
All right. They're talking about Dale Sr.
Yeah, see? Terry Lonnie. They act like he people all the time, but he didn't.
He did it plenty of times. Did it more than Joey did, and Joey did it 6 times. Yeah, everybody's comparing the something Dale would do. What? I'll tell you what we're talking about in a second.
So you're supposed to talk while it's.
Well, all right. Well, then we're talking about Austin Dillon here. In the last corner, in turn 3 of the last lap, he came into the corner, balls to the wall, with intent to take Joey out, which Joey's done many times. And he knocked Joey up into the wall. And then when he came down, whether intentionally or unintentionally, we don't know yet, he then clipped Denny Hamlin and sent him into the wall, and Austin Dillon won. So, let's just start with opinions. Lisa, what's your opinion on it?
Did on purpose.
Expound.
Huh? The data, the in-car data shows that.
What is your feelings about it? Do you think he did it on?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
He said he did whatever.
And what do you think they should do about it?
I think you'd let him keep the win, take away the playoff berth.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that. I hadn't thought about that.
Because rules, it says if you win to get in the playoffs, but then there's like a penalty or something, it doesn't count.
Okay. Possibility.
Well,
and I also don't think that they should blame him spotter either. They're trying to blame the spotter for putting him to record.
Spotter wasn't behind the wheel. Sorry, can't blame him. But yeah, there's no question it was intentional. They were talking on the radio, and they both were saying, "We're gonna do whatever it is we got to do." So
right.
I mean, there's no question that was his intent to wreck whoever or do whatever to get the win. My question is, and I've looked at video, but unfortunately, the NBC race poll, position poll, is in the way. But to me, it looks like as soon as he wrecked Joey, the yellow came out, and when the yellow came out, Denny was ahead. So, in the last lap of a restart, doesn't any flag end the race?
So that's the flag happened, who was where, and I guess they're going to figure all that out this week. It's one of the strangest things that we've had to figure out yet.
Yeah, if you look at the replays coming down to the finish line, you can see where he wrecks Denny, and then the car keeps moving forward, and at that point you can see the flagman is waving the yellow and the checker, and the yellow light is flashing. So to me,
was that before or after he wrecked Denny?
That was before he wrecked Denny, right? So, but you see the yellow lights or the flagman at the time he wrecks Denny. But what I'm saying is, a millisecond after he clears Denny, you can clearly see the yellow is out.
Right.
And they actually awarded Denny second place. He didn't cross the line.
Right.
So to me, I mean, if they took a look at it, and because they can, they
have.
They know.
I have no doubt they have.
Yeah, know exactly when the yellow came out, and they know exactly where on the time loops that where each car was, I think that Denny actually won the race.
That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Well,
Well,
me too, but
Well, yeah, if you're gonna have some rules, you have to use them.
right, exactly. And the rule clearly says, any flag on the white flag lap ends a race.
well, I am old school, and I like brutal racing, and I think Rubbin's racing, and I think because it's happened so many times before. I mean, Joey's gotten away with it, Denny's gotten away with it, Senior got away with it.
This year.
Right,
Which,
right.
which is what upset me about Denny when he was talking about it. I mean, how can you stand there and talk about how that is wrong when you've done it twice already this one season, and he did, and it wasn't at last year's race, so where he wrecked Larson to win.
Yep. So we're either going to have a touch football version of NASCAR where you can't race anybody, or we're going to let them race. And for me, Rubbin's race.
Why do you think it has to just be one or the other?
Because once you introduce too many
People
rules, there's no
Black
more
flag
rules.
for that at short tracks every week. Every week.
Those are open wheel cars. These are offenders. These are designed to take a hit.
Yeah, but there's a difference to me between rubbing, quote unquote, and then literally speeding up in the corner to wreck somebody intentionally. I mean, there's no question that wasn't rubbing. That was just running into him, pushing him in.
What was that famous Dale Earnhardt quote?
Dale-
Hold on. Oh, I wasn't trying to wreck him. I was just trying to rattle his cage.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. He's no Dale Earnhardt for one thing.
He's driving his 3.
He's
That's
no
why
Dale
we're talking
Earnhardt.
about.
It doesn't matter. I could be driving his. Make me Dale Earnhardt.
You couldn't be driving his 3.
Well, Dylan shouldn't either. But
You're not one of the 40 best drivers in the world.
okay, what I'm saying, that doesn't make him Earnhardt just because he's driving it.
No,
It doesn't.
but
doesn't
comparison is valid. If you're gonna let them race, they've been doing this since the beginning of racing.
Okay, the in-car data shows that he physically went totally different line on that lap than on the prior lap at that exact spot.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
It was the last
different.
lap. It was
Totally
a desperation.
And,
well,
full throttle. And full throttle.
But they said he couldn't. The corner, but he did.
I don't know. Again.
We'll let them sort it out. But there's a lot of different opinions. There's your opinion.
A lot of different
Yeah, there
opinions.
is.
There's
There's
mostly two.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But there's a lot of people voicing those opinions about it.
But that doesn't mean anything. Rules are rules. You can have an opinion about a football game too.
Well,
but
that's what NASCAR does, because if NASCAR rules against Austin, they kind of have to take away 2 of Denny's wins.
no, they don't.
Yeah, they do. He
No,
did
they
it,
don't.
like Dershey said,
They don't
twice
go
this
back
year.
and do that.
Should. It's
Right.
this year. So if they're going to rule that for Austin, they've got to take away Denny's wins.
Yeah,
Because he did exactly that.
The only difference between Denny and basically pushed him into the wall. I mean, that's
Same outcome.
the first is rubbing. This is crashing. I just think there's a big difference.
They're all crashing. Like Larson getting in the wall, he didn't finish the race. He was in a pile in a wreck.
Larson.
Yeah, he did. Last year at Richmond, he did it to Larson. This year, he did it twice. Where was the 2 again, Dersh?
It's like 2 was wins at.
Yeah, 2 prop short track, and he wins it.
Yeah, I don't remember which ones.
Yeah. All right. In honor of Left-Handed Day, the top 5 winningest left-handed drivers in history in NASCAR. Junior Johnson, 50 wins. I didn't know Tony was a left-hander. Tony Stewart,
Oh, yeah.
49 wins. I didn't know Joey was a left-hander. 33 wins. Dale Jr., 26 wins. Terry Labonte, 22 wins. That's a lot of wins for left.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That's a win for us on our day. Right, Dersh?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's interesting. I just thinking why would right-handers be more prevalent, more dominant, in
Because they are.
NASCAR?
Right-handers
Because
are
they
like
are.
no, I mean, like 75% of people are right-handed or
More.
something stupid like that.
That's not a reason. That's a fact.
That's why there's so many more right-handed NASCAR drivers than there are
You didn't
left-handed
say
ones.
that. You said why are more people right-handed? And you said because.
Well, in the old days, they made us. I was a left-hander in school, and they did damnedest to make me right-handed. They made me practice writing right-handed, and
Me
That's not
too.
what his question was.
that's how I became ambidextrous because I wasn't good at my left-handedness for my right-handedness. I just did both.
You become annoying.
I met you.
No, that was before. That was way before.
I don't know. Your mother had a pretty high opinion of me.
That was way before.
Yeah, they tried to make me right-handed too, but I not gonna
Yeah,
do it.
it's not gonna happen.
They didn't
Actually,
try
I
and
made-
make me right-handed.
I actually made my brother left-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a very small counter in the house we grew up in,
Right.
and I always sat on the right side of my brother, and I left-handed. He left-handed, so he ended up switching to eat left-handed because I drove him crazy. He couldn't eat.
That's fun.
That is
But
funny.
it
I have a
actually-
question.
It actually
Why didn't you
worked
just
out
sit on the left?
because I didn't want to.
There's the reason.
That's funny.
But it
I
actually
can see you saying that too.
it
I don't want
actually
to.
helped my brother out because he also is very ambidextrous, and
That's a good
in
thing.
basketball, he could dribble left-handed as well as right.
Yeah.
When you're in high school, especially, if you're
Oh, yeah.
ambidextrous and can go both directions, you can dominate.
Never occurred to me that people can dribble both hands.
Well, you can. I mean, you can. But the thing is that people aren't strong enough with their opposite hand. Even a natural left-hander isn't strong enough on the right hand.
Right.
Yeah.
To be effective, where my brother was.
Very cool. See, you helped him by being left-handed.
Yeah.
He also grew up playing with my friends. I mean, he was such a natural athlete that
Right.
The kids his age, he would just dominate. So he would
Right,
play.
right.
He would play with my friends who were 2-3 years older than he was.
That was a challenge for him.
Exactly.
Very cool. So how far did he go in basketball?
Well, he played in college, but he won Seminole County Best Athlete of the Year. He still holds some records at the high school that we went to, and that was
Oh, cool.
Right. That's cool.
and he played without the 3-point line. If he'd had
Oh,
a
yeah.
3-point line, he'd probably have a third more points than he ended up with.
Yeah. That's funny. I have mixed emotions about that point. Still, when they changed it, I was like, really?
Why?
It just seemed
You don't like change.
not in basketball.
You don't even watch basketball.
Naismith. That's why I don't watch it anymore because
That's
it's gotten
not
too
true.
fruit.
That's not even true.
Actually, the
He was
3-point
making-
lines saved basketball.
Probably it made it more exciting.
Well, it did because
What, did you like it better when it was boring?
I did.
Yeah, I mean, it was more exciting, but more importantly, it opened up the floor. I mean, at that time, like when I was playing, the post guy was the scorer, and so you down in the box, and the game was just so tight.
Right.
By adding the 3-point line, it forced defenses out further and allowed the center to open up a little bit. So
Right.
it really changed the whole game.
Somehow, Will Chamberlain didn't need that.
Well,
He got 100 points in a game one time.
right, but that's exactly my point, because Chamberlain played the post.
Right.
No one could stop him, and there was
But
no
there was
reason.
no 3-point line.
Right, but there's no reason. Exactly, there was no reason for anybody to shoot from out there, because when you had Will Chamberlain scoring from 2 feet away, why would you shoot from 20 feet away?
The guy could literally drop the ball in the net. He was 7'4".
But that's exactly my point. Why shoot from out there when you got a Wilt Chamberlain that can score?
That's true.
From 2 feet. So
funny that players almost is.
Yeah. So the incentive is, make that shot out there worth more, and then people will shoot, and then the defenses have to come out.
Okay, let me ask you more questions about Richmond. And everything that's been talked about. What do you think of the option of the tires?
I love that.
Did you like it?
I love it.
Lisa,
yes.
pay attention. We're doing a show.
I know.
It's not done. Read. What did you think of the optional tire?
I don't really care about the optional tire.
Do you think it added to the
I
race?
was not paying attention to the race when they were changing the tires.
Okay. Didn't you notice
honestly,
how fast some of them were when they put the fast tire on it?
Not really.
Okay. I knew she wasn't watching.
That's why I didn't have anything to say about it.
All right, Dersh, you and I will talk about it. What do you think of it? I mean, when they took the optional tire, they were a good...
Right. I love it. I really do. I thought that was a great addition to, the race by literally giving you an opportunity to move up. But it's too many of the drivers. I mean, like Suarez did it at the freaking perfect time.
Oh, yeah. He went from a lap to taking the lead because of those tires. Granted, they were out in about 30, 35 laps, but he went from a lap down to the lead.
He was like the volunteer to see what would happen.
It was a brilliant move, really, on his part.
It was. And then what happened, though, is the rest of the drivers, their chiefs waited too long or at the wrong part. So, like Kyle Busch had that bad pit stop.
Yeah.
And so they threw the tires on, but he didn't go anywhere because of wind, and they actually put the tires on. So
he was too far behind everybody.
Yeah.
They have to be bunched up like in a restart, like Suarez did. That was incredible to watch. I mean, he flew by the whole pack leader track on his own, and then caught up to the back, and then went to the lead. That's a lot of cars to pass.
It was literally perfect. I mean, you couldn't have planned or done that any better than what they did. It just was absolutely incredible.
Yep. I agree. Let's see.
What was that?
Somebody liking something, I think, on Facebook. I get the popping sounds. So the post-race inspection was complete, and nobody got zinged with that. But
yeah, we'll probably find out tomorrow.
Yeah, according to the post-race inspection, it said there was no issues for Austin when he was officially the winner. So we'll see how they do it. They may find the hell out of it. They may do, as you said, kick out of the playoffs. Yeah. Did they do that too last year before? Ross, was it?
No, out of the playoffs.
So he had a win for the playoffs, and they took it away because they cheated. Can't remember all that. Looking at it. Yeah. Joe and Denny happy.
Well, Joey's fine.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't talk about Joe yet.
I don't know. Joey whined a lot afterwards, but
did you see what he come into pit road? He did a freaking burnout with people in pit road.
Number one, there shouldn't be anybody in pit road.
But number two, you never
I
ever.
understand, but number one, they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Right.
Cars are still coming in.
This was after the flag.
It doesn't matter. We're still coming in.
All right. So, blew my mind.
What?
When the checkered flag happens, we're not allowed to any longer to speed around the track. You aren't allowed to speed on pit road, and you aren't allowed to do burnouts on pit road. And Joey did the latter. So he's going to get a mighty huge fine. He may lose some points himself, you know. That one. They take that one extremely seriously because of danger to crews.
Right. Again, they shouldn't be there.
Well, they all run out to the track when the winter. They all cross pit road and go to the track. They have for a long time. You know, they go to the edge of the pit, looking over, and drivers doing burnouts and all that stuff.
Right.
All right.
Well, it's dangerous. I mean, he should know better. I'm sorry. I like Joey, but I mean, you're putting people's lives in danger, and that's just.
I'm not saying it's one or the other. I'm saying he should have done it, and the people shouldn't have been out there.
Well, I agree. Both. You know, you can't just blame it on Joey, who just because he did something wrong doesn't make what other people did right.
Right. You know, I hate shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude, races into a new licensing collaboration with NASCAR Team Properties. They're going to make NASCAR shoes.
Mm-hmm. Showed you those the other day.
I know you sent me the article, so I'm talking about it now.
Good.
They don't know what you know. So they make a really comfortable shoe. I've got a pair of white somewhere.
Kind of grayish.
Kind of grayish, yeah. They're beat shoes. But they're so comfortable. So that's kind of cool. Now, let's see. We got Michigan coming up. That ought to be wild. Oh, by the way, when before we leave Richmond, when Joey and Denny said that paybacks are coming or whatever, Richard Childress responded back that can go the other way too.
Right.
What's he gonna do? Beat him up?
No,
Right.
Austin Dillon can wreck them just as easily as they can wreck him, and if they try to wreck him, he'll probably wreck them back.
Yeah.
Well,
Richard
I
Childress.
didn't expect Austin to finish the race in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
So which one won't finish the race with him? Because if somebody tries to hook him or knock him out, he's just going to take them out too.
It's going to be Denny because I don't think Ford would like.
Yeah, Penske doesn't favor that kind of
Penske
activity, does he?
He's not a fan of that kind of
No.
crap. But
All right, other stuff. Eric Jones has multi-year contract extension with Legacy Motorsports in the 43. Good, crappy drive. Richard Petty Motorsports is no different as Legacy Motorsports. Is that a fair assessment?
yes.
All right, Michigan. We got
Michigan.
6 minutes to talk. Great racetrack. Huge racetrack. Designed by Roger Penske. It's home track of Detroit. So this is really important to all the manufacturers.
Ford's gonna win.
It has always been a track.
Yeah.
I think the last winner was Buescher, maybe? Let's see, track facts. It is I don't even know what kind of tires they have. 200, it's a 2 mile track, 2 mile oval, 400 miles, so 200 laps. It's a great track. It's flat. It's not got bump. It's silky smooth.
It's really a great track.
He's been driving there forever.
It doesn't wear out the tires.
Yep. No, it doesn't. So based on how everybody's running, who do you pick to win?
Kyle Larson easily.
I pick Blaney.
Yeah.
I will be running him because this is his kind of track. And Keselowski.
Yeah.
Larson won Michigan 3 times in the 42, and that piece of crap car. So Larson loves Michigan. He loves running that track.
Surprising he hasn't run this car yet. Then, yeah.
I don't know, hasn't he?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not going to look it up. Yeah.
Who won last year?
All right. Let me see. What's it called? The Michigan 400?
Is it like Go Michigan or something like that? Pure Michigan.
Screw Michigan.
Firekeepers Casino 400.
Oh, they finally got a sponsor, huh?
Yeah, hold on. Let's look it up. First one wins.
Busher.
I thought so.
Yep.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. My shoulder fell out.
Put it back.
I am.
Okay.
It hurts. One before that.
No.
Let's play a game. Where the hell are the rest of them? They got up to 2020. That doesn't help. 2023 Martin Truex. Now we want a stage. Yeah, these down. Anybody got it?
Well, Busher won 23. They only run Michigan once, right?
Yeah, once a year. I don't know. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's 2 minutes until the end of the show.
Yeah,
I haven't got time to look it up. If anybody finds it, groovy. Otherwise, so who do you think is going to win?
Austin Dillon.
Not his kind of track anyway.
Nah.
I think it's
They haven't got the speed on the
safe
big track.
bet. Pretty safe
Yeah.
bet that Dillon isn't going to be the one up front.
Probably a 4.
Yeah,
Maybe Joey.
could be Joey. I thought of Joey.
Joey?
I would say between Blaney
He's
and
gonna get mad
Kez.
'cause he's gonna get a fine this week.
Oh.
Joey.
Oh, yeah. Joey's going to get screwed, blued, and tattooed.
So according to the fantasy hot picks are Martin Truex and
Yeah.
Kyle Larson. Avoid Bowman, Tyler Reddick.
He's avoid Bowman.
Avoid Bowman.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever run Bowman in the last 2-3 years.
I have. When he was running good this year for a while,
Yeah.
I was running him, then he started sucking. So
I'm
that
pretty
was the end
sure
of
I
it.
have.
Ernst, did you ever post the link for the right side of politics, sir?
Where's that?
Eh.
Eh.
Can you see?
What?
You got it? All right. Well, I'm going to start taking this out of here. hope you guys enjoyed our show.
Daryl Johnson. Daryl Johnson.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Shut up. I got to take us out of this show while you find the link.
I'm talking to Daryl Johnson who joined us here earlier.
You don't.
Daryl Johnson, thank you for coming tonight. Daryl Johnson.
Mute you right now if I could.
You can't.
Good thing I had the buttons.
Uh-huh. All right, let me out of here. Shut up.
No, you shut up.
Lisa's got to go.
No,
to the
you
meeting.
shut up.
Shut up.
And we went into the ditch. Good night. We'll see you next week at the same time and same place. Back at this little mess of ours.
Yay.
Yay. We'll be back, maybe.
Thirst, you're my ass.
Thank you.
Say goodnight, everybody.
Bye.
I'm done
Bye.
talking.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Shut up.